edit a video. So let's do this one shot, okay, baby? Hey there, BookTube. Welcome back to my channel. It's the last day of January. Today we planned to film our January recap video, but I'm still reading. Still hoping to finish a book before the end of the day. So instead of talking about my January reading, we're going to talk about the books that I want to read in February. So we're going to call this our February contemplation, February TBR contemplation. I don't know. Last month I talked about not wanting to make a long TBR video and then not read all the books that I put on my list. So instead, last month I shared with you 10 books that I wanted to read during the month. I'm going to try to do that again this month. So today I'm going to share with you 10 titles that I'm hoping to get to in February. Although I do have some books that I wanted to read in January and didn't get to, so I'm going to be carrying those over into February as well. But today, these are the 10 new titles that I'm adding to my TBR list. And I don't have a lot of physical copies around because of the books that I'm going to be talking about, I don't own any of them. So most of them I'm getting from the library in ebook format, or I'm buying from a bookstore, but I haven't gotten them yet. So just going to be telling you the titles today, and I don't have a book to hold up because, again, baby over books, so we're holding the baby instead. So here are the 10 books that I'm adding to my February TBR. First is the Brown Girl Reading hosted Read So Lit Read Along group read book. Did I say all of that right? Didi from Brown Girl Reading hosts a reading challenge every February to read more books by African American authors in commemoration of Black History Month. And usually she chooses a book for a group read. Last year, I don't think I participated. I think I reserved it from the library late and it didn't come in by the time the challenge was over. So this time I've reserved it already, and I don't think it has come in yet, but I think I'm pretty close on the list. So that book is The Last Thing You Surrender by Leonard Pitts Jr., and that is the group read for the Read So Lit Read Along group read. The next book is to participate in a year-long experience of Toni Morrison's novels. We're reading Toni Morrison's novels in chronological order of publication. Last month we read The Bluest Eye. This month we're reading Sula. So I'm going to be reading Sula by Toni Morrison as my second title. Those are both books by African American authors. I'm also choosing 3 other books that I wanted to read for a really long time. Did you sneeze? God bless you. 3 books by African American authors that I've wanted to read for a really long time and just haven't. First is Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. Second is If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin. And Kindred by Octavia Butler. So those first 5 titles are books by African American authors that I want to read to commemorate Black History Month this month. And I'm really loving, like, did I say? I really love this BookTube community. I love that there are so many reading challenges, so many reading groups to participate in, so many people to read and share the reading experience with. I'm loving it. So those are the first 5 books on my new February TBR. Then I have a few books that I want to read for the BookTube Prize. I'm going to be judging this round of the BookTube Prize. I'm judging fiction. I signed up to be a judge for both fiction and nonfiction this round. And I signed up to be a judge for both fiction and nonfiction, but this round I'm judging fiction. So I have a few titles that I want to read, and we have 2 months to read the books. So in February I'm going to start with the first 3. I want to read Spring by Ali Smith, Inland by Tia Obrecht, I think is how her name is pronounced, and A Woman Is No Man by Etta Fromm. 2 of those have already come in as library reserves, so I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to read those in February. Yeah. And then Britta and Mel, Britta from Britta Bowler and Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures, they're hosting a year-long reading challenge to read more books by German authors or books that were set in Germany, and I want to participate. So they have 2 books that they have suggested, and I'm going to start with one. I already reserved it and it came in from the library, and that is The River by Esther Kinsky, I think is the title. No, it's not The River, it's just River. River by Esther Kinsky is the quarter read for that group. So I reserved it. I have an ebook from the library. Hopefully I'll get to it in February. And that is 5 and 3, 8 and 1, 9. I have room for one more book. And I want to leave that open for nonfiction. And for that nonfiction slot, I've reserved 3 nonfiction books from the library, because if you watch my video that I posted where I shared my stats from last year, you'll see that I didn't read a lot of nonfiction last year. And I want to kind of work on that this year. So I want to make sure that I'm including at least one nonfiction in my TBR. At least. So I've reserved a few of them from the library. Are Underland by Robert Macfarlane, The Queen by Josh Levin, and The Volunteer by Jack Fairweather. So whichever one of those comes in that I can add to my reading in February is the one that I'll try to pick up. So those are the 10 titles that I'm looking to add to my reading list in the upcoming month. I'd love to hear from you. Which book are you adding to your TBR that you're most excited about? So of these, the one that I'm most excited to read is probably Kindred by Octavia Butler. I haven't read anything by her before, and I've heard mixed responses to her writing. I'm not sure where I'll fall in that spectrum, but I'm excited to get to her writing finally and experience it for myself. So I'm not sure it's going to be a 5-star. So 5-star prediction, I'm not sure. I know that I'll give Toni Morrison's book 5 stars. I am expecting to love the German book River by Esther Kinsky. So 5-star prediction for this upcoming month. I'm going in, I'm going to say Kindred by Octavia Butler, Sula by Toni Morrison again, and Esther Kinsky's River. And one more, Itaf Rum's book. I think I'm going to love it. I don't know. I'm just intrigued by the cover. So 5-star prediction, those 4 books. I'm thinking that those 4 books are going to be 5 stars. What happened? You have a prediction? Okay, I guess we have to go. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. You can. We can't close the video with you crying, so smile. We can't close the video with you crying, so smile. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with our January recap video. But for now, give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. We look forward to chatting with you in the comments. Let me know which of these books you're interested in, what your reading plans are. Just let's chat in the comments. And until next time, happy reading. Bye. Did you smile? Did you smile for the camera? Smile. Oh, you saying bye? Bye.